Good morning. It is Saturday morning. It is Parkrun day and long run day, so we are combining the two. Today we have a half marathon distance long run split into 16 kilometers at a comfortable pace, and then the final 5 kilometers at between 4:45 and 4:55 per kilometre. We are getting our long run kilometres in pre-Parkrun, and then we are getting back to Parkrun to run our final 5k, which are at the faster speed. So it will hopefully help us have a bit of motivation and drive to hit those quicker paces late on in the run. We started bright and early this morning at about 7:20. It's still quite dark, and we're running on canal towpaths at the moment, so we've got a head touch on so we can see where we're going. The plan today is for us to run all the way down the Great Central Way in Leicester, which starts after I get off these canal towpaths near Montfort University, and then we run all the way down to a place called Glen Parva, and then back. That is the first 16k done, and then we will be back where we started at Abbey Park, where we'll be doing Abbey Park Parkrun, fingers crossed, at 9 o'clock. Hopefully our time management is a little bit better than last week. We still got it done, it was fine, but we had to make some adjustments on the fly. So going to settle into the run, aiming for about 5:30 pace on the comfortable run. We'll see how we go. We're about 6.5 kilometres in to today's run. We are on the Great Central Way. I think we're a couple of kilometres from the turnaround point in Glen Parva. So this was a railway that was operational up until about the mid-1960s. It connected Manchester and Nottingham and Leicester to Marylebone in London. I think that's how you say it. But now it is a long, straight walking path and cycling route, and it's the first time in my 20 plus years in Leicester that I'm pretty much running the full length of it and back. I've ran bits of it before on other runs, but never made a point to make it the majority of the run. Reason for it, it means I can get back to Abbey Park. It's also very flat, being an old railway track. Morning, and it's a tarmac surface, so it's pretty good for running. Things are going all right so far. We have just hit the turnaround point at Glen Parva on the Great Central Way, so now we're repeating all our steps the other way. Just had a very quick stop off for a bit of nutrition and hydration. Feeling quite good. I think we need to make sure we at least maintain that pace coming back. I think we're about 5:35 per kilometre. Hopefully we can get that closer to 5:30 on the way back and get there with a bit of time to spare for the Parkrun briefing. So we carry on. We are back into Abbey Park. We've got a few hundred metres, about another half a kilometre to run to get the 16k out of the way, to leave a neat 5k parkrun for the end. We've arrived in time, which is great. Gives us a little bit of time to delayer because we're quite warm despite how cool it is. Timed it well this morning.
We got all the big
And we are off. Very busy here this morning. Busier than usual at Abbey Park because of some local cancellations. There are paces here today, which is kind of ideal. We've just got to find a 24-minute pacer try and hold on to him well to hit our target window. So let's try and do that. We delayered, but then we relayered because it's a little bit cold. I think my sweat was getting cold, so I was getting a bit of a chill. So we're back as we were. We are about halfway into the parkrun. If I had a rope, I would tie it around his waist. It's getting a bit challenging now as the final kilometres are heading away, but we are keeping up. Final 100 metres or so. I think we're going to be perfectly in that pace window. Still got a few 100 metres to do. Frank! Cheers. And we are done in 1 hour 51 minutes and 47 seconds, and we managed to maintain a pace of 5 minutes and 29 seconds for the first 16k of the run, which was just about in the window that we were looking to hit. We were hoping to hit between 5:15 and 5:30, so that was great. And then we got to the parkrun itself, where we were upping the pace a little bit. We were aiming for around 24 minutes for that. That was slightly ahead of pace, but I'm okay with that. If we're able to be hitting that as an average after running 16k, I'm pretty pleased with where we're at with our training. So another successful morning, integrating our marathon training plan into parkrun. Next week we have a deload week. First time I'm ever going to be doing a deload week, so we'll be lowering the distances for a week, letting our body kind of rest and recuperate a little bit. So we will see how that goes. Yeah, if you like the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, keep following my training journey, just keep turning up, and we will see you in the next one. See ya.